Perfect. All right. Here we go. So we're starting the next little mini Disney block with a game called The Great Circus Mystery, starring Mickey and Minnie. I'm still a little jacked up from that Sonic block. I was one of the ones that also raced 3D Blast, so we're still a little amped for that. All right, so this game is just a general platformer, tons of costumes and whatnot. We'll explain that as we're getting going. We're gonna play as Minnie, so the time starts when we get a level select. So when we do character select, so we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So we play as Minnie. I'm not entirely sure why. When I watched the world record video, they played as Minnie, so I said, why not? I've played a few times as Mickey. I don't think it changes the time, to be honest, but I've actually made more mistakes as Mickey, so I stick with Mickey, or stick with Minnie, mind you that. So again, this is just a very generic platformer that we're going to be going through here. There's 5 stages. And each stage is comprised of a mini boss and then a regular boss fight. There's only one intentional death spot. If I die, we'll say it's intentional just for the sake of it. This game is very, very forgiving on deaths and on game overs. If I run out of lives in a certain spot, I may actually take an intentional game over to help set me up. There's not really any skips in this game. There's one small skip in auto-scroller, which causes us to take our intentional death. Other than that, there's a bunch of RNG, surprisingly, in a game like this. Almost every major boss fight, I think actually every major boss fight, has a ton of RNG. So hopefully we get some good luck, otherwise this could be a long run. So here's our first costume. We are now a vacuum cleaner. And this is the only time we're going to see Donald. So all the gang is in this game. However, we're not going to see Goofy unless we game over. Hopefully we don't see Goofy. So our first costume can pretty much just suck up enemies. And we need this to beat the first boss. Oh, that could actually be bad. We got it. So normally I jump on that balloon. But my last few runs, I haven't gotten that balloon to show up. So I wasn't quite ready for that. This game, a lot of the enemies, I believe, are actually like frame dependent. Depending on how I complete each stage beforehand is actually determines like what's on screen and kind of what motion they go through. I almost took damage there because Minnie kind of ate my input. And that's not a bad first little section. So now we're going on to the first boss. So we've got some creepy little eyes in that trailer. Trailer chases us down, jumps off the top, and we've got a giant lion. So we're going to like hit his mane. Hopefully we can get a couple more vacuums here. And that's actually perfect. So his hair can actually attack you. And it'll like churn up and he'll roll into a ball and spin. If he spins his hair, then it's a little bit harder to do a quick kill there. But I'll take it because we had good RNG, so we're off to a good start. So now we're on level 2, we're in the jungle. So now we see the Lonesome Ghosts. And at the Lonesome Ghosts, they give us our jungle outfit. So if you take a look at the bottom left of my screen, that's the icon for the costumes. We press our bumpers on the SNES controller and we change our outfits. So the jungle outfit can basically just grapple. That's the whole process of what we're doing for the outfit. I didn't keep a speed boost there. So there's really no way to actually speed up Minnie's movement unless you're running down some slopes or coming off of vines. So if I have a frame perfect hit when I'm coming off a vine, it'll actually maintain that speed for every jump that I'm frame perfect. And I didn't even get the first one, so we're good there. So now we move to the next mini boss. This is a turtle boss. I think this is probably the longest mini boss section. Also completely RNG. So what this turtle does is he comes out right away. Comes out, looks around like, who am I supposed to kill? Decides to jump back in his shell. Once we hit him in the head, goes underwater. So how the cycles are set up is he comes out of the water the first time, stays in the water the second time. After this, we want him to come out again. He can come out in cycles of 2 from this point on. If he doesn't, then obviously it takes us a cycle longer each time. There's nothing we can do to speed up any of this fight. We just want him to come out. There's different like potential theories of if you're under here and you get him to come out, it doesn't work, as you just saw. So right now we're at the worst RNG possible. He's only come out one time and then he's spun the other 2 times. We also don't want to take a hit here because we need this hit for the next section to do a small damage boost that'll skip a climbing section of the game. Oh, look at that, 2 times. A little bit of better luck. So we're still far off of the best RNG we could have. We're going to jump around, do a little dance, try to get down on the Turtle of the Night. Alright. So he's going to come out always again after the first time. I actually was on the wrong side there. Final hits. There's the first turtle fight there. So now here's the skip. If I actually have frame perfect input here, then I can actually mess up the trick. We're good. That's what we want. We want damage boost and go up there. Otherwise, we have to go left around the entire screen, left and right, and climb up the trees and everything. By doing that, then we're just can skip that whole section there. I actually didn't want to do that there. Kept our frame boost out of the water, even though we grabbed the tree. Now we gotta avoid the toxic stuff here. I see someone chat there. The Genesis version of this game is actually identical to this game here. I actually played the Genesis version of this game growing up, even though I'm currently on the Super Nintendo right now. I don't think there's any changes. This is unlike Mickey Mania, where Mickey Mania has different like screen wraps that you can like kind of glitch. So now we're on this next boss. We're in the monkey. So the monkey is completely RNG. You can literally lose 30 seconds to a minute just because he wants you to lose 30 seconds to a minute. So we want him to grab the wall. We want him to grab the wall. Well, we want him to come underneath us and not do any of this. This is some of the worst stuff that could happen right now. Okay. Hopefully we get a decent little pattern here. Not bad. We want to sit right on the wall and we want to like just hit him. He wants to jump into us. There we go. Jump into us here. And he spins again. So this is pretty atrocious RNG right now. At least he came down fast. He can stay in the trees from 1 to 3 like movements. There we go. We change on the ground because it'll speed us up going over in the next screen when we get the next costume instead of having to change in the cutscene. So that's level 2. Now we're going into level 3, which we're in the haunted house. So back to Lonesome Ghosts. We have found Pluto. Pluto's making his appearance here. And now we have our Western outfit. This Western outfit is the most used outfit from here on out. We do make some changes. Okay, I didn't jump at all. Okay, this is actually not good. There we go. My input got ate like twice there. The Western outfit is actually kind of hard to control as well. So you're going to see me lay down as much as I can when I need to jump. So you can see Minnie's sprite is actually jumping up and down on like her little wooden horse. If you press the up input, the jump input, when you're off the ground, you won't actually jump. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened to me in the first room there. So now with the next mini boss, we've got a painting of Pete. He can do one of 2 things. He can shoot fire, or he can do this eye glaze, peers over the books, makes them come alive, kind of stuff. That is the slower of the 2 tricks that we want, or attacks. I actually don't know what the RNG is. I don't feel like it's 50-50 because most runs he doesn't do the fire enough, in my opinion, to be 50-50. However, now we're at 3 in a row, so I'll take it. Never 4, right? Yeah, never 4 times. So we're going to keep jumping on his head, jumping off the books, hoping for more fire, change our outfit, go into the next room. So now we're also in the stage of the game where we're going to change the outfits periodically to help us. Basically, the game is designed to make us change outfits. 1 or 2 times we're actually going to skip over changing it with some fancy maneuvering here. So this lantern room, you're gonna see me jump past a lantern twice to get on the right like pattern, so I don't have to wait for an extra swing. We change back to the western to traverse through this next section here. Hopefully get a couple good dashes. Got a good shot there. Got a good shot there. Broke that box. We don't need coins. We don't need coins for any reason in this category here. Okay, I didn't charge up early enough. So a cool thing about this is, with the Western outfit, every jump is worth 3 damage, and your pop gun is worth 2. Regular enemies, it doesn't matter. It's always one tap. However, for boss fights, it's better to jump on them instead of shoot them if we can. I wanted him to be on the other side there, so we're not going to get the fast hit here. So that ghost always moves the first time. We want to jump onto him, I think, 4 times and shoot him once. He is RNG. He can either move to the side or he can shoot these ghosts out of his mouth. And they can attack you. I lay down again to make sure that when I press my jump input, I actually get a jump input. Otherwise, I'd mess up the cycles of these guys as boss here. So I think we got one more jump and we got one more shot. I'm going to shoot him there to help maybe speed that process up. We'll see. Hoping for ghosts. Come on, ghosts. Thank you. So this is not a bad fight overall. Not a bad fight. So far, this has been a solid run, minus terrible, terrible jungle RNG. Alright, that's 3 down. 2 left. Alright, good time. Good speed here. So now we're going into probably my least favorite level of the entire game. I'm sorry, we have 3 left. I don't even know where I'm at. We don't change there because I skipped a little mini cutscene that Minnie jumps into her like jungle outfit on her own and like tries to rope down the haunted house. Somebody cuts it, we don't know who it is, and we fall into the cave. So I was thinking we're in the ice level. I was like, man, I must be on world record pace, so I'm skipping a whole level. Holy cow. Alright. So we needed to have, we have not died yet, which has been awesome. And a big reason for that is we do a little skip here. So we have an auto-scroller. You normally can't speed up auto-scrollers. However, if we take an intentional death here, we do save a few seconds. So those yellow blocks can only be killed or destroyed by the pop gun. So this level is designed for you to be in the jungle outfit, change to the western, pop the stuff, change back to the jungle because we need to get it over here. By taking that intentional death, we avoid having to change twice. So that helps. Now we come to a damage boot section. I do a turn back to get farther on the spikes. We do another turn back, get through here without taking damage. So we're down to 1 hit. However, we get a little Mickey box. The Mickey box has a heart. We get an extra heart and we get full health. So you can catch that, these like crystals on a fast cycle. It's very, very hard to do. It's very precise. I need to actually get more like distance on my damage boosts. So now we're into this mini boss. Has got a jackhammer. He can actually be a little trolly. So I'm just gonna kind of shoot him a bunch. Oh, he went the wrong way. All right, that's cool. Jumping is still faster, but he's not sticking on the ground, so we'll take it. Hopefully we change when it breaks. It scrolled the screen over a little bit, so we avoid having to wait for the screen scroll. We jumped underneath that first grapple, which is actually kind of precise, otherwise Minnie will actually grab it. It's faster to not grab it. So we kept our little bit of a speed boost. Now we're getting chased by a giant dinosaur egg. There it comes. There it goes. Charge up through the next screen scroll and dash on top of our dinosaur. So now we're into this final boss. So I'm going to play this boss a little safer than I probably normally do. So this boss on the back of its back has like, it basically looks like a stegosaurus. If I pronounce that or know that, I have no dinosaur knowledge. So let's hopefully I'm right. They come to life. The dinosaur itself can do one of 4 things. It can come out top, middle, or low. If it comes out on the top, you can hit him without using one of these spikes, but it's very, very precise. And I'd rather not do it because if you take damage when he comes out, chances are you're going to miss the cycle. So it's faster just to shoot him. You get better luck when there's only 2 of these guys out, like with their positioning. I killed the wrong guy there. Hopefully we get a good spot here. He's actually cooperating. He hasn't been too high so far. And he's come out every single time so far. So this has also been really, really good luck. Really, really good luck. I'll just shoot him in the face. End of the level there. That's the caves. So, again, this has actually been a solid run, minus really, really bad monkey RNG. Alright, so now we're into my least favorite stage. It's called the Frozen Plains. I did not want to do that. Okay. So, they have these crystals out. There's actually a water level that you have to swim through. These guys here, so I'm just going to try to make sure I don't take any damage here. So we damage boost on this spot here. We get some free hearts. And we make our way to the first mini-boss of this stage. Now this guy is terrible when I first played this game. This is actually terrible for numerous reasons. The water comes up and down. I shouldn't have shot him there. If you're not fast enough killing him out of the water the first time, then you have to wait for the water to come back up. So I'm going to try to little damage boost. Hopefully I get him. Nope. So we're going to have to wait for him. Actually, we bounced up there. Never mind. Just kidding. All right. Normally that doesn't happen. I'm actually on the left side normally, so we'll take that. So now we got to swim through the water. We stay in our Western outfit because we can dash through the water. It's not significantly faster, but it's still faster than just normal swimming. You can actually dash through enemies too. Most of the time you don't get killed by them. I pulled up too soon. We're gonna grab 2 hearts, and through this here we got a secret. 2 up, not a 1 up, but a 2 up. I almost got snagged there. So now we're almost out of the water section here. We're gonna dash here. I was just a little bit too high. Change when we come out of the water. And now we have our last platform into this stage here. So this is also designed for the jungle outfit. I'm sure you could do it in the Western if we had to. However, we don't need the Western for the final boss. At this stage, we need the vacuum outfit. So it's far better to just be in this outfit here. There's a couple high platforms, so I'm assuming we couldn't use the Western outfit anyways. Make sure we got the vacuum, see if I can get a good freeze here. There we go. Look at that face. Only a face a mother could love there. So the worst boss of the game. Literally the worst boss of the entire game. He kills so many runs. If you get on a good pace outside of the jungle boss, then you get him, he's going to kill it every time. So he can do 2 things. 3 things, really. He shoots out these lightning bolts. He can also shoot out, like, snowflakes that if you get hit, you get frozen. You don't actually take damage by that. Or he comes down. We want him to come down so we can suck him up. You know, rinse and repeat. However, if he does that right where he just did that right there, he kind of like phases. He can actually regain health if he phases 2 or 3 times in a row. I'm going to... Ooh, look at that. Precision jump in there. And I think we got 1 more hit if he comes down and cooperates with us. So you see now he's just getting bigger. Chances are he could blow back up. Come on down, please. There we go. That's not a bad fight. Not a bad fight at all. I've had him significantly worse. Significantly. That dodge was top tier right there. Not bad. I'll take this. I'll take this. All right. So now we go to the final stage of the game. So we have a little cutscene here. We got Minnie going, okay, we're at like a cave. We've gone through all this stuff. Well, we finally made it. Now, where is that no good Baron Pete hiding? However, we don't even know where Baron, like, this was Baron Pete. the whole premise of this game is we go to the circus with our friends, and we see that the circus is destroyed. Baron Pete was never, like, ever made to be aware that he's in the game. We just assume it's Pete. Pete has to be bad, you know? Okay, well, we're just going to stay here. There's a really fast cycle you can make that. You can jump over that spike ball and in between the candlestick head guy. And hit that. Walk underneath this. Alright, next room here. We change back to the Western outfit. Those were lightning flash reflexes, weren't they? That's pretty funny, not gonna lie. Alright, so hopefully avoid that. Okay. Another dash. We get one more dash into the room here. Now, we have a little bit of refights. So, something with Capcom. Capcom loves refights. So, the first mini-boss coming back up. I'm just going to shoot him a bunch. Oh, maybe not. I'm sure it's still faster to jump a little bit on him. However, it's a little more consistent to just shoot him when laying down. Oh, I need to be charging up right now. What am I doing? Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. So she just walks over those little steps, and I needed to charge up, and I didn't. Second refight on the painting. So again, we want fire. All we want is fire. We don't want him to give that little sneaky glaze. I mean, I guess this painting kind of leads us to believe that Pete's bad. Because it's what, in the second level, third level. But yeah, there's no mention of Pete throughout this whole game until like the final stage. It's like, alright, Baron Pete, you're bad. We're gonna come kill you. Not bad luck so far. Not bad luck so far. And again, we haven't, you know what? I'm not going to jinx myself. We're about to say something. We're about to do commentator's curse. You know, we're about to do that. I'm avoiding the commentator's curse. Alright. So again, this actually hasn't been too bad here. We're going to ride this all the way over. So now we have to see these little pillars. You got to turn back. If you jump and turn back, the fire goes up, and then you can walk underneath it. Otherwise, you have to wait for the fire to go. Because it will reach the ground. Even that tall guy there will hit you. I'm going to get sniped, which is totally fine because it allows me to stay on this platform here. We got cannons. When they open their eyes, they're going to shoot. So hopefully we can get through this without taking some damage here. I just heard him shoots. We're good. Now, we're on the last boss of the game. Alright, here we go. So now it's Pete. First thing I do is gotta shoot off his crown. Make sure we hit our jumps. Hopefully he doesn't troll us. That's gonna troll us a little bit. That's very, very unlucky when you get that cycle. Alright, this has been a very unlucky fight so far. I can't get up on his head, so I gotta keep shooting him. I don't even know what's going on right here. Pete, give me your hands. Pete. This is actually really bad. I'm out of... Pete! Give me your hands. I would say this has never happened before, because it's a marathon. I can't say I've seen this bad of luck with this fight here. Oh my goodness, I can't... So, long story short, Pete's supposed to basically leave his hands out the whole time, and I jump on his hands, and you just hit him on the head 8 times super quick. He would not give me those hands, therefore I could not get on his head. Pete is a big jerk. I actually have not seen that bad of luck in this. Because this is a little bit of an RNG fight too, but not to that extent. So now we got Pete the Dragon. We're going to jump on him, shoot him in the face. Time is coming up here shortly. Basically on the last hit when he cries. Ah! And that would be time. I feel like I got an extra early hit there. So that wasn't a bad run. So minus the jungle fight, that wasn't super bad. So I'm gonna let this play out just for a second because I like to watch the ending scene here between Mickey and Minnie. So Pete got sucked in this orb. He was like a bad wizard. Pluto comes in. So Pluto and the Lonesome Ghost are like, hey, we just followed you to the top of the mountain, you know, no big deal. So Minnie is actually like a bodybuilder. You can tell by like those scrawny arms. You're gonna see something pretty funny here. Coming up in 1 second. I sadly can't like master these text boxes. They're just the way that they are. But they thank us for saving the circus. So the whole thing was just to save the circus. So they almost forgot about the ball. You know, Minnie's just holding the body like, hey, I almost forgot about it. They want to play fetch with Pluto. Hopefully Pluto doesn't go chasing, because you would never find Pluto again. Right? Alright, come on, guys. So then Minnie comes to the edge of the castle, and she goes, yeet, yeet. And there it goes. Look at that. That thing just went across the world. Like, that's behind mountains. That's crazy. Alright. Well, that is the Great Circus Mystery Star Mickey Minnie. I appreciate the Retrothon for having me. If anybody is interested in running this game, please reach out to me. I'm the only quote-unquote active runner of this game. So I'd be happy to help anybody that's interested. And thanks for watching. Thank you, guys.